Hey guys, I'm your host, Zach Riling, and this is the X-Men The Uncanny Evolution podcast. I'm here with my co-host,
Ray.
and today we're going to be going over X-Men Origins-Wolverine, probably the most hated movie out of the entire X-Men franchise.
Yep.
Maybe it might be up there with Dark Phoenix.
I think that's probably the most hated one.
Yeah.
This is probably the second.
But this movie is from 2009. It is PG-13. It is an hour and 48 minutes long. It stars Hugh Jackman as the titular character Wolverine. This is the first time we are introduced to Wade Wilson, Deadpool. Not the Deadpool we all know and love from the current movies today. And we also were introduced to Gambit for the first time, played by Taylor Kitchener. And we were introduced to the character of Emma Frost. My apologies, guys. She's played by a young actress in this. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I don't have the cast list pulled up. I'll pull that up at some point while we're watching the movie. But this movie also has Sabretooth in it, a younger Cyclops, and some love interest for Wolverine. I'm sure she's a character in the comics. I don't care enough to want to know.
Emma Frost's sister.
Yeah, and maybe in this movie, but who knows what she actually is in the comic books.
She can tell people what to do. I forgot what her name is.
Yeah, I know she could do that, but these movies, the X-Men movies, changed so much from the actual comic books. Who knows if the story they told in this for the characters was actually a story told in the books or not.
Oh, I know.
So, but yeah, guys. Without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into the movie.
Yeah.
We're watching this on Disney Plus, a platform that mostly everyone has access to. If you have the movie on physical media, hey, go ahead and pop that bitch in too. Make sure you can sync it up time-wise with us. I will tell you what time code we are in. I'll let you know when I hit play. Other than that, we're going to get started, guys. All right. In 3, 2, 1. All right, we're loading in, guys. And any second. Aha! It's the Foxa logo. A News Corporation company.
20th Century Fox.
If you always look at those 20th Century Fox logos for the old X-Men movies, they always linger on the X a little bit every time they fade away. It's one of my favorite little details. And then the original Marvel logo with the
flip into the comic books.
I love that. They do that somewhat now, but it's very quick before they get into the movies stuff that they've done that. All right.
Comes up, Sabretooth's just shaving his nails.
Yep. Now, I always thought it would have been interesting if Wolverine was actually that kid and not the kid that was sick in bed and that was Sabretooth.
Oh.
I thought that always would have been a more interesting
So he's the older brother in that sense?
Yeah, and he's always being a dick. He was just more of a dick when he was a kid than he was when he was older. Getting older kind of softened him up. He was still a bit of an asshole, but not as much as when he was a kid. Like he was like a torturer when he was a kid.
Yeah.
I think that would have been a good good dichotomy between the two, and then that explains why Sabretooth grows up to be such a fucking psychotic mess.
Oh yeah, because he's always sick and had to be taken care of.
Yeah. Yep, and then we get introduced to the real father that's banging on the door. It's not my name he's calling, sir.
Right.
A lot of people make fun of this scene coming up.
Yeah. He just hears... I don't like how Logan isn't even his real name. It's Jimmy.
Yeah. His real name is James Howlett.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, we're at 2 minutes and 2 seconds into the movie. Wolverine's just seen his dad, air quotes, die.
By getting shot. James.
I always wondered why they put him in a red...
robe?
Yeah, red... I don't know, I couldn't think of the word robe. I'm an idiot. Why they put him in a red robe and not like a dark yellow or blue one to reference his, costume.
Or even a striped one.
Yeah, or a brown one. The Bone Claws, for the first time they appear. He's all surprised, but he's not screaming.
No, he's screaming.
Yeah, but it's out of some murderous rage.
Yeah, I'm about to go.
Yeah, and it doesn't even look that intimidating because of the actor they chose for this.
Right. It was more like a old Korean movie where it's just he's just running for good, way long period. The distance
Yeah.
was there. It's like, did you just run for 4 seconds? And you could have got there in 2.
Imagine if Wolverine was Japanese.
Now I found out that he just actually killed his real father.
Yep. Nope, now your mom doesn't like you anymore.
Yeah, questioning what you are.
You're a freak.
Holding on to the gun.
Run away. Oh, shit, forgot his shoes.
Oh. Apparently he heals. Oh, gets tackled by Sabretooth. Victor
Creed. Yeah, did he? I mean, he did shoot another guy, so maybe he did kind of deserve it.
Yeah. We're brothers, Jimmy.
Yeah. Not all brothers protect each other.
No. Fuck that shit.
Especially you guys as you get older.
Yep. It doesn't change anything between us, Victor.
Yep. I mean, other than the scene, it's a decent opening. I'll give him that.
Right. I mean, it's like, this is the OG origin.
But,
and now they're just going to run through just keep running.
Mm-hmm.
Their whole life.
And you
get little periods of it throughout every little part of it.
I do like that this little bit, though, they do for their little title sequence for the credits.
Yeah.
How it's them literally running through their passages of time.
Yep. It's the Civil War.
Yep. That's why it makes me laugh when X-Men 3, The Last Stand, when he's talking to Sabretooth, and he makes a joke about him fighting for mutants, and he says, I've been fighting for human rights since before you were born. It's like, no, actually, like, Wolverine's older than everyone in that room.
Yeah.
He's older than Professor X.
He's been around.
Uh-huh.
Been around the block a few times. Now it's
okay, so hold on. This is the scene I was telling you about.
There's a plane.
The plane. Yeah, the plane that's about to...
Yep, right there.
That plane did not look that good when I seen it on the fucking...
First time in the movie?
No, not in the movie. When I had the bootleg movie. Yeah, I don't know why I can't think of words today. But the bootleg movie, it literally was just like a Minecraft block plane.
Right.
It's the best way to explain it. And
See, I watched it on bootleg and like everything was pretty bad. Like all the CGI wasn't even in there. I don't think I even remembered the plane in there.
Yeah. And that transition. I think it could have been better color-wise.
Yeah. But
it still looked good,
then
though.
You see him with the cigar for the first time.
Yep.
Just blowing up for the D-Day.
See, when I was younger, I didn't fucking realize what all these fucking like transitioning wars were at the time.
Yeah. Now we do.
Yeah. Now that I'm older.
Oh, it just fucking running like a goddamn panther all over the place.
Yeah. And the reason I didn't really pay attention too much to him, at least when we were kids, was because I was just like, it's Sabretooth and Wolverine. But now that I'm older, I'm like, okay, this is all the details surrounding the characters.
Right. It looks like D-Day is where we kind of found out his brother's bloodlust.
Yep. Or at least that's when it started to kick in more for him.
Stop. That's enough. And he doesn't stop. So then he turns the fucking helicopter.
Yeah, because those guys are dead.
Oh, he's shooting like a town, yeah.
Now they're at a village. Now Sabretooth's about to rape some woman. Blah!
Now it's killing his own unit, of course. Brotherly love.
I felt like they were trying to do a play off of what's that famous Vietnam War movie? It's not Stanley Kubrick did it. It's got William Dafoe and Charlie Sheen in it. Do you know what I'm talking about though?
I think so. I just can't remember the name.
Yeah, I can't either. If you guys remember the name of the movie and we can't remember it in due time, feel free to tell us what it is and why we should have remembered it. I do like that little cuts to where it freezes on them. Yeah.
They're all in fight poses.
Mm-hmm. So you can always track Wolverine and what movie he's in by his hair.
Right. I think he got more of what he wanted because he's like, dude, the first one, like, that hair's retarded.
It's still comic accurate, though.
Yeah.
The first three are comic accurate, and that's what Kevin Feige fought for. That's why I was a little, like, amazed when we see him in this new Deadpool and Wolverine movie in the trailers, and he has all that like shorter Wolverine hair look from the Wolverine and Logan.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't really like that. I like the longer Wolverine hair look.
I feel like if he doesn't have the hair, he needs the cowl. With the horns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That tickled.
I like the actor who plays Stryker in this.
Yeah, I like.
He's not as good as the original actor Brian Cox, who plays him in the X-Men 2, but he's still pretty good. He lends himself to the younger version of the character. Like he explains at the end of the movie when you see where his character lands, it explains why he is even more jaded when we meet him in X-Men 2.
Oh yeah,
because these movies were trying to set up, like prequel status before the original movies.
Oh yeah, no, I got that. Especially because what ends with him like walking and then the cop comes up.
Yeah.
The military police come up and go like, "You're wanted for questioning for the death of the other general."
Yeah.
Because he stabbed him with, but he probably got away with it because he's like, "Hey, you mean the blade that's in? Oh, where's this dead body?" Because at the very end, it shows that he just grabs his head and his eyes open, going. Shh.
I'm surprised they were able to even find that general's body though after what was left of the island.
Right.
Plot hole after plot hole in this movie, though. Yeah, but we get to meet Wade for the first time.
And he's already got the...
Or the fingernails of a bag lady. It's definitely not as intimidating as the fingernails of a bag.
See, and I thought that was pretty cool how you saw his, like, on his finger, how it comes down.
Yeah.
In the middle so it could grow.
Mm-hmm. And they always kind of let you know, going throughout the movie more and more, like how strong they actually are.
Oh, yeah.
Because
going through the car.
Yeah,
just,
when he
like
throws him through the hood like you're talking about, that's exactly what I was about to bring up.
Just like drags him.
Yep.
That
shows you how strong it is.
Yeah, because butter, because he's not doing any force. He's walking normal and slow.
Yeah, because this is, like I said, this is like late 70s, early 80s is when this movie takes place. And it makes sense because the cars were made of fucking steel, so they would even have to be stronger than steel for him to do that.
Yeah, for sure. But like, that's... Imagine if the metal did work on him. Ooh,
yeah.
Adamantium or whatever.
Well, as soon as Wolverine gets the adamantium in this movie, he just starts whooping the shit out of Sabretooth.
Oh, dude, yeah, because...
He has more weight and power on him with the adamantium.
When Zero shoots him in the head, and you see it just like hit his metal skull, and you're like, oh shit, this dude's now invincible.
Yeah.
Sits on the bike, and it's just like...
Yeah.
I gained some weight recently.
But doing my rewatches of the first 3 X-Men movies, they totally fuck up the way, like how bloody and messy his original origin was that they depicted in the first 3 versus how it is in this.
PG-13 apparently, so you can't show too much blood.
Yeah, because they wanted to go after more of a family audience for it.
Yeah.
But either or, we need a real Wolverine origin movie with the actual Weapon X story. Where he's being tortured. He has the whole Weapon X regalia with the headpiece, the red visor, the tech that's all on him. He's got long hair, his long mutton chops. He's fighting a fucking polar bear in the winter. I fucking want to see him do that, dude.
Yeah, and break out. Like, you get in the movie with him breaking out.
Yeah.
And that's the origins.
Yeah, if you want a good like short depiction of Wolverine's origins, you got to watch Wolverine versus the Hulk. It's an animated movie. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we'll do a rewatch of those because those movies are actually connected. They take place in the same universe relatively, except for the Hulk versus Thor and Hulk versus Wolverine. I think those are separate.
But still,
because Hulk looks different in both.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, different animation.
Yeah. But if they ever did a Hulk versus Wolverine, that's the route I want to see him go. I love Blob in this. Fred Dukes.
Right. When he was Fred Dukes. Before he became Blob.
I love how they have that little joke where Wolverine calls him Bub and he goes, "Did you call me Blob?"
And that was actually pretty good CGI. It was like a mix of CGI and his bodysuit.
Yeah.
And like actual makeup. I appreciated that.
Yeah, me too. He's stuck in an elevator with you.
5 guys and a high.
Shut up, Wade. Yeah, kind of like I was getting blob to laugh. I mean, you can't deny these actors have chemistry together.
Oh, yeah. Even the dude from Lost.
Yeah. Even Will.i.am.
Oh, I am.
So he has a lot of chemistry with Hugh Jackman later on in the movie.
Yeah,
when it's just him and Blob.
Yeah, when they were fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boxing.
Here we go.
And just exceptional
Swordsmanship.
Yeah, but like since it's X-Men, do you think he's like mutant and before he became
No, I most definitely don't think he's a mutant. I just think he's a really good soldier. Like a really skilled soldier. Yeah. Well, Deadpool's also a mercenary. Yeah. So, he's good with guns and swords. But he was a soldier before. So, I'm assuming he trained himself with the swords because I doubt there's a sword training class in the military. But maybe I'm wrong. Feel free to let me know, guys. But I also like how in Deadpool 2 they actually make fun of that scene when he fights Cable for the first time in Deadpool 2 and he starts shooting at him and Deadpool's like and he goes and he's just covered in bullet holes like Swiss cheese. It's fucking hilarious.
He's like, oh shit.
He goes, that really doesn't work. God damn it.
Really doesn't work.
It's more village. I hope that wasn't your village you sent him to.
That's a good transition.
It was. This movie has really good transitions. I'll give him that. It has good transitions, good camera work. The only thing that has you like holding against it is a lot of the storytelling options they chose to go with, and some of the CGI.
Yeah, some of the CGI, like I'm like, come on, you could have put more money in that.
Yeah. It's a media fragment. I wonder how far his tech telepathy fucking works. Like if it has like a certain, like bandwidth.
I mean, when he dies, like the whole carnival goes down. You see, like go out the street a little bit.
Yeah. It says that it's sacred. Wolverine just looks so confused.
Are you really gonna do this, bro?
Boom. I love how much Wolverine hates Agent Zero. I'm surprised he listened to him.
Right.
Good. Get him.
Get him.
Wolverine's so tired at this point.
Yeah, it's like, dude,
we've done nothing but killed for like 200 years.
Yeah.
Can we just like cool it, please?
Right.
Jimmy. We're gonna watch you let him walk away, bitch.
Yeah, take my tags, bitch. Say I died. I don't give a fuck.
Will.i.am, you can't look intimidating. Stop.
Right? Oh, you just look sad.
He's all like, It's a good looking set.
See, that should have been the movie picture.
That's it. Credits, bitch. Canadian Rocky 6 years later.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm wondering what year it was that time when you left to make it 6 years from right now.
See, they don't do a good job of telling you, though. That's why I was saying.
Yeah. Smith just guess off technology.
So I know in the comic books Wolverine is born in Canada, but did it say he was born in Iowa in the beginning of this movie?
Yeah.
It did, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking weird.
Well, I think they make a joke about that because they're all like, when Stryker goes and gets him, he's like, I'm Canadian.
Yeah.
And like drives away.
He's like, you're gonna embarrass me in front of the guys, girl. Come on. He's like, I'm gonna give it to her later.
He's like, oh man, look at me, I'm in love.
Springfield, Ohio. Now we're looking at a carnival.
This is where I forget his name.
I forget his name too, but the guy from Lord of the Rings, who
And Lost.
Yeah. Hey, look, a box lady.
Lady in a box. Box lady.
Box lady. Turn the light off. 3 tries for $1. Definitely a rig considering your power, bitch.
I gotta make money somehow, man.
See, they do everything but try to break it. If you break the light, you turned it off, right?
Yeah.
Right, see, when that didn't work. Yeah, see, but that turned it off, didn't it?
I was tried 4 though, because
No, I know, but he didn't purposely do that. He like burnt his hand fucking holding it.
Yeah, because he made it. Like, going
no, I know.
But at least he got $1. Oh, now he's just gonna go home and be weirdly fast and playing with children's toys.
Was he drinking cough syrup? That's what it looks like from the bottle. Probably the easiest power they were able to create for this movie.
Hey man, just
he turns stuff on. We can do that.
Yeah, just wave your hand and look at shit. Maybe touch your temple a couple of times.
Right. And there he is. I do think I like him more as Sabretooth than I can't remember the Tyler or something from the original X-Men movies.
Oh yeah.
But
he looks like a fucking caveman.
Yeah.
Long ass hair.
See, my favorite depiction of Sabretooth is an X-Men Evolution, where he looks like a greasy fucking animal biker.
Yep.
I thought that one was pretty good.
Oh. Just a greasy biker.
Oh, if the back lady figures scare you, you're pretty weak. Yep.
So you gotta think he probably killed him because he became a mercenary and didn't want to go back.
Mm-hmm. You've never done it. It's actually not a bad line.
Having some dreams there, buddy?
Right. Having a nightmare?
I'm gonna have a wet dream. What's it, the wars? That was a weird line.
Yeah. Well, someone that's been through multiple fucking wars would have like PTSD like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, if you actually think about it, this man's had fucking PTSD his whole fucking life. And it's been in different fucking forms. Like, his first version of PTSD was living through all the fucking wars and being alive as long as he has been. Then his second form of PTSD is after he loses all his memories and he can't remember most of it, but gets it in flashes when he dreams.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
It's not good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, you can't be normal after that shit.
No. That's why Wolverine's a very tortured character.
Nah, get over
it. Get over it. Stop being a bitch.
Be a man.
Being a wuss. I wish they would have showed Hugh Jackman, like sniffing, like.
I think they do when he finds when he's tracking.
Yeah, but I wish they show him doing it more. It's part of his thing. He's like one of the best trackers.
Sounds good effects.
Plus, I haven't had to kill anyone in a while. Just drop that casually in a conversation.
Right. There you go. Now I am.
Yeah. Get in the car.
Shoots him like a dog.
Yep. It could be. I actually think this is a pretty good haircut for Wolverine.
Yeah, I feel like it's just a little bit not like the original. But it's still there a little bit.
Yeah. It's got the wings in the back still somewhat.
But I think Hugh Jackman was like, finally. It's kind of like rock a normal hairdo.
Yeah. Your country Canadian. Needs you. I'm Canadian. I wonder if he was actually done working. Or if he just got pissed off and was like, I'm going home.
Right? Because it seems like they were working.
Yeah. They were in the middle of a job. Then all of a sudden he was just like, I'm done. Fuck this. Fuck these guys.
For 18 grand a year.
18.5.
18.5.
Bye, Miss Silver Fox. Bye. I always thought Silver Fox was a dumb name.
Oh.
Striker showed up. This is what I do. What I do is not nice. One and only time you hear that fucking quote throughout the movies.
That's a good one.
I love hearing Steve Blum say it, or Steve Bloom, however people prefer to say it.
Yeah.
When he says it, he does it in his real gravelly voice. I'm the best there is at what I do, and what I do isn't very nice. Like, it just sounds fucking super badass.
Yes. Because what I do is kill. Stab, stab, stab.
Yeah.
I do stab, stab. Slash, slash, stab, stab.
Yeah, I think Steve Bloom might be one of my favorite people to voice Wolverine. This is your first little hint that she has her powers.
Yeah.
She does say that she has like a gift and that's why she was able to get him to listen, and her gift doesn't really work on him. So I always thought that was like them hinting at like her powers don't work on him. But when you get down to it, at the end of the movie,
powers of persuasion. That's what she says.
Yeah, but that's because she's like not telling him she's a mutant.
No, I know. That's what's like the kind of hint.
Yeah. And
he's like, you've been using that on me? She goes, well, you didn't stay in the car now, did you?
Yeah. But that's why I thought they were hinting at that. But I also don't think there's like times where she's choosing not to use it on him. But she does, and the time she does, it works. Because at the end of the movie, when you get the explanation of why she was with him, Stryker tells him it was never real. So, like...
Oh, they met, but she goes falling in love.
No, yeah, I know. But I mean, like, I'm pretty sure the point being that her powers do work on him is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
So much downtime in the beginning of this movie.
For real, it's just like... But I do like how it's just like story. Action!
Yeah.
It's like the whole fucking rest of the movie.
But there's like so much exposition you got to get through after the first opening of the movie.
Yeah.
Now it just looks like Hugh Jackman.
And this is like a weird way to find out this is how you get your name Wolverine.
Yeah. Well, I always thought it was funny when he fucked up the name and goes, "Wow, Cuckoo Cuckoo got screwed."
No, Cuckoo Cuckoo got screwed.
Means the Wolverine. I will say it is a little bit of a heart-touching story, though.
Gay. No, I do like it.
No, because when you actually get to the end of the movie and like Wolverine realizes he was like duped, and he felt like he fell for this trick, like Hugh Jackman's acting. No, it's not that he gets pissed. Like you got to really look at Hugh Jackman's acting. Hurts. It's like like you can really see how torn up apart it makes him. Like he not only feels betrayed, but he feels like his whole world just shattered, and he doesn't realize who he is anymore at that point. So he just kind of gives up and walks away. Like it's really fucking and then, good like, acting.
Only changes his mind because he hears her scream.
Yeah.
Victor! And you get him on his pose right there.
Yeah.
Oh, you sniffed around, eh, bud? Oh, is that like a... It doesn't... Look like a fucking dingo head.
Dingo head. I think it's supposed to be like a grizzly bear. We're at 30 minutes and 53 seconds into the movie. For anyone wondering.
When he's just dragging his
claws through the hood.
Yeah, that ain't claws, man. Those are just straight... I mean, I guess those are claws.
They're claws.
Oh, I meant to say backwards.
They're his claws, but yeah.
They are his nails, you mean?
No, they're his nails, but they're his claws. Like, him and Wolverine both have claws. They're just different.
This dude's got knives at the end. I love it when and you finally see him, like, do the sharpening his own knives or, like, making sparks.
Yeah.
When he gets the metal.
It would have been cooler, though, if they actually would have used real fucking claws and not CGI ones.
Yeah.
Like, you can throw in the sparks even with the real claws, and it still would have looked cool. Because it would have looked realistic with real claws.
True that.
Like, just you gotta really like see how bad they fucking look.
Oh no, yeah, in the mirror when he's doing it, like I think one of them like kind of like goes into his neck a little bit and then out, and it's like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, and I wonder, like, did she tell him like I'm dead, and like let go of him, and then like that's why he thinks it, or like did they?
No, they explained it later on in the movie that they gave her this drug that slows her heart rate to the point where even Wolverine couldn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
And then Sabretooth just took a blood bag and popped it on her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Sabretooth is kind of nice about this. You guys have insurance?
Yeah.
No? Not too bad.
Yeah. No. Too bad. He actually looks like he means it. Like,
Right? He's
too
like,
bad.
yeah, that's the nicest. How we see him in the whole movie.
For real. Might be the kindest Sabretooth's ever been his whole life. Asking if this guy had bar insurance. So, to anyone that's ever played the X-Men Origins-Wolverine game, you could play it on PlayStation 3 and Xbox. The game is like probably 10 times better of a story than the movie. Maybe I'll do like a...
I think it might even be
maybe
on
we'll do like
PlayStation Store right now for PS5, PS4.
If there is, we should see if we can get it, because we'll do, maybe we can do like we can record ourselves playing it and put it up on the channel, people to watch, because that's a really popular game amongst X-Men fans, and I know the story, and that's just 10 times better.
Or we could just do a live, like Steam it.
Yeah, we can do that too. Stream.
No, on Steam.
Oh, Steam.
No, it's not Steam. I don't know why I said Steam.
But in the game,
Twitch. There we go.
Yeah, but in the game, when you get to this fight, you actually fight in the bar for a good portion of it, and you just wreck the fucking bar.
Oh yeah, no,
it's fucking hilarious.
Taking out tables, the bar.
Yeah. But
I think some of the...
So here's my only problem with this, though, in the movie, is that they depict that Wolverine isn't as strong as when he has his adamantium skeleton and claws. But that's not the fact. In the comic books, Wolverine always whooped Sabretooth's ass as they got older. Like, he was just always a better fighter. He had better instincts.
That's why I think it's just 6 years of not training right now.
So, but either or, I always... To me, Wolverine should always be able to kick anyone's ass, no matter what. The only one maybe given is fucking Hulk and Juggernaut that'll give him a hard time.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. Or that metal dude.
Colossus?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I gotta rewatch the episode where he meets Colossus for the first time in X-Men the Animated Series. It's fucking a good episode. Oh! Tell me, Jimmy, was she worth it? Was the pussy good?
Oh, yeah. Now hit this truck.
Oh. They really wanted to show off the healing factor in this movie.
Yeah. Hey, fuck your claws, boy. I mean, they heal, but ow.
So you said this is where you saw just like green sticks?
Yeah, they were just green, like, lines.
Yeah.
And when it broke, they really just, like, put pieces of green on the ground where the bones were. I was like, what the hell? On the other side of his shoe. Just...
God, that would hurt like a motherfucker. Like, that's still technically a part of your body.
Yeah, and it heals, but ow.
Yeah.
Those are bones.
He just wakes up. Where is he? Where is he? You're in a hospital. You think the guy knows where fucking Sabretooth is, buddy?
Or
come on.
even, you could say Victor, but you're just saying, where is he?
Yeah. He's like, I must choke the fucking answers out of you, bitch.
He's like, I already hate my son, killed my wife.
Yeah. If only the story was that simple.
Right.
See, I'll give them that. They did try to tell somewhat of a complex story in this movie. Like I said, it's just the execution didn't land on most parts of it.
A lot.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they still connect somewhat.
Yeah.
Just got a lot of fucking holes. Like 120 piece puzzle and 20 pieces are missing.
Yeah. See, I feel like the origin of this movie should have been, we see Wolverine as a kid as he first gets his powers, and then it cuts through the war montage with him and Sabretooth. And then we get to the point where they get offered to be a part of the team with Stryker. They get to the point where they find the adamantium in this African village.
Yeah, and that's where Wolverine quits.
And then that's when Wolverine quits, leaves the team, and then then Stryker comes back 6 years later to abduct him, to inflict the adamantium into his skeleton, torture him, and try and experiment with it to see how far he can take it. And then Wolverine eventually escapes in his bloody fucking rampage. I feel like that should have been the movie.
Oh no, yeah, like the game.
Yeah. Like, I feel like we don't need most of this fucking movie.
Yeah, like it should have started.
Like, the movie ends with him fucking escaping.
Yeah, I feel like
running off into the
when he jumps off into the waterfall?
Yeah.
That should have been the end of the movie.
It should have been. But I also don't like how he jumps into the waterfall. I feel like it should have just been like him fucking, like, full fucking sprinting through a fucking forest with his claws out, covered in fucking blood, with people chasing after him.
So it's like the same way that it starts, it ends?
Yeah.
That'd be good. That's really anything.
Like, at some point right before he fucking... right before he fucking, like, breaks out is when they erase his memories. But that's when, like, his animal instincts kicked in more. Because Wolverine has that part of his fucking mutant gene. Mm-hmm. So that's when he just goes crazy and breaks out.
That's his fucking rage moments.
Yeah, his berserker moments.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like that would have been a much better movie.
Right. I like that scene right there.
Yeah, where they stamp out his fucking dog tags. Yeah. But shit, yeah, I gotta admit though, even like the opening to the video game was probably more metal than the opening to this movie. Where it opens up in that like apocalyptic future where Wolverine's being hunted down by these fucking soldiers and he's tearing them all to shreds.
Right, just fucking going through a building for like 40 minutes.
Yeah. This is when you're forever known as Weapon X, buddy.
Project X, he goes, it's Roman numerals for 10.
Yeah.
Because he's like, X? That's why I was like, X-Man.
Mm-hmm. The liquid adamantium.
Which I like that he just basically look the same. Fluid, or whatever it is.
Looked like they used maybe like a silver epoxy.
Yeah.
To make that look like it was liquid.
And it's always like the same look, too, in every movie. So I'm like, at least that makes sense.
Yeah.
A little continuity.
God, that's so fucking like instant.
It's like, ow.
Yeah. Every time I watch the transformation, though, what they did for this still fucking keeps me enticed in it.
Right?
I know I could write a better version of it. That's all.
Wow.
As he relives his whole life.
Yeah.
And you see, this would have been a good point to where he loses his memories here and not later on in the movie. Like, to me, it's more crucial that he loses them here because then he literally has no identity.
Yeah.
And that's part of his problem. All he has are those dog tag that tells him he's Logan Wolverine. That's it.
And then, because he gets shot in the head twice.
Yeah.
It's apparently helping his memories would be gone.
See, but because he comes here voluntarily, there's like certain like restrictions the writers gave themselves to what they could and could not do in terms of how they're able to get him to lose his memories, what they're able to do in this sequence of events for this story.
Yeah.
There's so much restrictions they placed on themselves just from prior writing in the script.
Yeah. Which I feel like no getting out of it, but they did well. It's a good movie.
It's good for what they tried to do.
Yeah,
but it could have been better.
But better, I mean completely different.
Yeah. And he's alive.
I erased his memories. I think he heard you.
Yeah.
Love that part.
See, I like in the video game when he's getting the adamantium put into him. It's at one point Wolverine fucking as he's getting drilled, he lets go of the oxygen that's in his mouth because it's just fucking he's in so much pain, and before it even finishes, he goes ah, and then fucking gets knocked out. And this he spits it out as he fucking gets up.
Yeah. I erased his memories. He's like, no, you ain't.
He heard you.
I thought that was pretty cool, showing like it go through his bones in the X-ray.
No, this movie does a lot of really creative things, fucking visually and camera wise. Like I will never take that away from this movie, and that's probably one of the most badass moments Hugh Jackman had as Wolverine.
And then you see the metal fall.
Agent Zero was like shit. Yeah, see, that just looks bad. And in the waterfall he goes, naked Hugh Jackman.
How it's kind of got me.
See,
I was like, that's a long ass fucking waterfall, dude.
Yeah, I think it would have been cool though, or at least funny if they would have showed him like bounce off some rocks.
Oh yeah, just go like bam, bam. Or like right before the end, he like comes out the water.
You already made it. You already made it PG-13. Just like show him do some funny shit on the way down.
Right. No blood, but I get to see his ass for fucking 40 seconds.
Right.
I don't like that. Give me blood instead. I think the only blood I see in this movie is when like it's coming out of their mouths or like on little cuts on their head.
Yeah. It's not like what you're gonna see in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh yeah, I know.
That movie's gonna be a gore fest.
Good. Make it realistic for me. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Like even what what you saw in trailers, they dialed it back. What you're gonna see from what you actually see in the movie. See, there goes more Hugh Jackman's ass for you.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a naked man.
He goes, yep.
The uncertainty, like, why am I doing this? I'm too old for this shit.
I don't want to do this.
Starts lying to himself. Maybe there isn't anyone in here. That's cold. You on drugs?
You're not on the drugs, are you?
Yeah, just a rough night.
Oh, lady, a heart attack.
Yep.
Yep. No, that's what he said. No. That's like the best comeback. I think there's a naked man. Yep. Yeah, this part so fucking terrible. You can tell he's just touching air.
Yeah. They were like, just pretend they're there. Like, I don't know why they didn't get the actual claws they used in the other movies. I thought this part was actually funny.
Yeah. This part, yeah.
Supper's on the table.
I swear to God, I'll pay you back.
Yeah, I swear to God, I'm going to pay for this.
I promise I'll pay for this. I can't remember. I swear I'm going to pay for it. Yeah.
You guys got to be the most like kindest old couple I've ever fucking seen.
Right.
The man just destroyed your bathroom and you're like, have some food.
I wonder if their son maybe was a mutant.
Maybe. We don't get really like enough time with them to, like,
not at all.
More
and then they die too.
Yeah. So like, quickly damn. Too.
Love that part.
Yeah. He never corrects anyone, though. You ever notice that? Wolverine never corrects anyone that calls him fucking young. He never...
he never says, like,
no, I'm actually really old. Like,
yeah, he just... Like, it's like, I'm not bringing that to attention.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, call me young. Egotistical bitch. Mm-hmm. But badass at that.
I was going through his little deep emotional trauma.
Huh?
Oh. All right, guys, we're at 49 minutes and 51 seconds.
They find it.
And you're covered in it.
They drink it.
They bathe in it.
OG Wolverine did.
He definitely did. Especially 80s Wolverine.
Yep.
With no hand.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
And then they tried giving you a origin for his leather jacket that he always wears. Because that's supposed to represent his leather jacket from the first two movies. Because if you watch the third one, it's a different jacket.
But in the first two, it is the same?
Yeah.
Nice.
They actually just sold his jacket from the first movie at an auction recently.
See, but I was all like, damn, it seemed like she brought food and drink.
Yep.
And then she gets shot in her heart. Where's the food?
See, I don't know why they had to write it like these people are going to die. It's just so Logan can experience more pain. I feel like they're
no, that's why.
Either or. I feel like they could have written it better with where we get more time with these characters.
So he's like, I'm going to kill this dude just to be an asshole because I like to kill. And then I'm going to blame it on Wolverine, so we actually have reason to kill him.
Which is dumb because he winds up killing him within like the next 2 minutes anyways in this scene.
Yeah, but we get to see him on the motorcycle come out of fire. And then when he fully kills him, it's, cool guys don't look at explosions.
You see he almost fell off the bike?
Yeah, he's like, oh, come on.
Yeah, you see his leg wobble off.
Fuck you, Zero.
The amount of wire work that man had to do. You know, I read recently that Gatling guns were made by a corn farmer. He made a Gatling corn gun so he could shoot it into the ground to speed up his production. And then he thought, hey, why don't I make one with bullets? And then he tried selling it to the Union during the Civil War, and they said, no, that's dumb. Why would we want a weapon that uses that much ammunition? And then he went to the White House and did a presentation in front of Abraham Lincoln, and Abraham Lincoln was like, We're buying all of those.
Hey, can you make, let's see, 4,000 of those, please?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, who would have thought Corn Farmer made the Gatling gun, right?
Someone's got to.
I know.
You would think it would be like, I mean, shit. What's that? Never mind.
Okay.
I was like, I could talk about that for like 2 hours, but we're watching the movie.
We'll do a special podcast for whatever it is you were going to bring up.
Oh, just the Winchester.
Oh,
and like what he was, like what his dad was and wanted him to be.
Yeah, we'll maybe we'll start a history podcast.
Fuck that! I'm not doing that.
But yeah, I remember this movie being in some of MJR's clips.
Yeah, and then this going
trailers. Pull up!
And the start of every movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it is still sometimes.
I think they
when they're like we played the classics and like they'll show this.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you remember seeing it when we went to go see Dune 2? I always thought this part was actually badass.
Yeah.
Claws actually looked not too bad in this scene. Still, not good, but
yeah.
Not as bad as the bathroom scene.
The bathroom scene was like the real worst.
Yeah, it was.
And I'm like, for such a close up, shouldn't you put more money in that?
Yeah.
But maybe they do love their actions, so.
Yeah.
Is it the one body?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Which you did see Agent Zero.
And then he's right there.
Yeah, right there, but you think you would have seen him
at
in
all.
that other shot.
Yeah, I know. I remember noticing that.
I always love the sound of Wolverine's claws retracting and coming out. But sometimes it also doesn't make as much sense as it does with it when he has his gloves on with the metal parts on his gloves where they're scraping against that.
That's a good point.
Tried to kill me.
Logan?
Still trying to save your ass.
I'm coming for you.
Wasn't lying to him, though. If you go down this road, you're going to find out some things that you weren't wanting to.
Yeah, those are innocent people. Okay, you laugh, then you die. And this is the cool cops don't look at explosions. They just walk away.
You could totally tell that was an ADR dubbed line, though, because his mouth didn't move at all when he said that.
Yep.
They probably looked at the scene and was like, we need a reason for him to actually go down and kill him. And what is it? What's the reason? What does he say to him?
It's funny how all these innocent people die around you. Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Because like originally he probably just walked away and then just did it. And they were like, that's probably not going to test well.
Yeah. Or it didn't test well, so they changed it.
Yeah, either or. I think it would have been better if he just did it.
Just to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you kill these innocent people? You laugh? Yeah, I'm going to kill you now.
Mm-hmm.
Not stealing those fucking hot fries, I'll tell you that much. I'm hungry.
You hear how much he said they spent making Wolverine indestructible?
Billions?
$500 million.
$500 million. So 500 million?
Yeah. 500 million to make a Wolverine.
Some people... shit. Elon Musk could get Wolverine.
Yeah. And then we're meeting Cyclops for the first time in this movie with his red
Ben
tinted
Affleck
sunglasses
looking
that
motherfucker.
for some reason work.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah. I have lasers that can go through buildings, but for some reason, some $9.99 fucking sunglasses from the gas station could block my rays.
Yeah, you know, the $1.99 Sunco glasses. For $3.99 they fold.
And we have different colors.
Yep, and now we're meeting Will.I.am.
Once again. Robin Hood.
All the black people.
Not their own kind.
Yeah. It's called hell.
Yep.
Or Mexico, whichever you prefer.
Fucking hard. I ain't taking these fucking.
Oh.
Sorry, folks. You're gonna hear me just munch a little bit. It's a movie. I'm gonna be that asshole in the theater with you guys. You're fail.
Because they're old.
Oh. And we're about to see the Blob. Actually, as the Blob. What's his name again?
What, his actual name, not his nickname?
Yeah.
Fred Dukes.
Fred Dukes.
Hey, Fat Fred. You don't remember that girl? She was about 85 pounds.
Oh, that's funny.
What's the island slim? I like the actor who plays Fred Dukes in this.
Mm-hmm.
He does a good job. He was recently in the recent Planet of the Apes movie.
Yeah. He's in a lot of TV shows as well.
Yeah. I didn't call him Blob. I said Bub. This is your idea of an idea. He's got a big ol' ass coming out of the front of his shirt. Ooh,
Bam.
that was cheap.
I do like the relationship between those two.
Yeah. Who was that? You want to dance? Hey, guess what? Knocks him on his ass. Advertising for Budweiser. I like how they have it set up like an old school gym.
Yep. But like an old school gym where like you could also like go there to watch fights.
Yeah.
You just headbutted a metal skull.
Yep.
You're about to feel a metal elbow.
Bam.
Oh, I'm ruining gloves and shit. Fuck you.
Yep. Those look like they were brand new though, so.
There you go. You said they looked like they were brand new? Yeah, that's what sucks. I'm like, that's just rude.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta admit, it's pretty cool to see his claws pop out of a fucking box.
Yeah, it's cool, but like, if I was Will.I.am, I would have added in the movie, like, well, I'm going, dude, I just bought those.
Yeah. Finger lady's back. Okay, yeah, see, even the CGI for this looks bad. That actually looks good, but fucking Victor Creed running looked terrible. And hopping all over the place like a frog.
I actually liked it.
I didn't think it looked good.
Just because it's blurry, I mean, that makes sense, but like...
Not the
going too
blurriness,
fast.
it didn't look like it fit on the foreground.
Oh, yeah.
If anything, they should have blurred it more.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Should have blurred it more. Oh, yeah, and here's where Wolverine fucking really finds out.
This is where he finds out part of it, but it's still not the full truth, and even what he finds out is still wrong. So, like, he goes through a series of, like, finding shit out that's just not true.
Oh, yeah.
To where he gets to the ultimate truth that just, like, breaks him.
Right, it's like the game, you unlock more truth.
Yeah. Oh, gee, it still applies, right? See, I do like this little bit of story that they threw in here that Sabretooth always had to be better than Wolverine because Wolverine was always the best at what he did. Mm-hmm. And if he knew that he could get the adamantium skeleton like he has now, then that would make Victor want to have it too. So I always like that competitiveness between the two, which is also what makes Victor's bloodlust more prevalent.
And Blob's not ready.
All right, guys, we're at 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 5 seconds at this point now. Mm-hmm. I like that they gave Gambit like a backstory behind his name.
Right.
That's all I know, Logan. That's all I know. See, the claws look good in that shot.
Right. Even the heel.
Mm-hmm.
Not the skin.
That looked a little awkward, didn't it? The way he was just standing there.
Yeah. Like waiting.
Yeah.
Like he was like walking.
They could have done a little bit of motion, like he starts to walk and then teleports and continues walking. I think that would have been a little bit better than I'm going to just stand here, wait for the effect, and then I'm going to start walking, and then you guys can affect me as I'm walking. Like, it just was weird.
Yeah. Because you like blinks, like mid-blink you start walking.
Mm-hmm. And now we're in New Orleans.
And you see Gambit playing with those cards.
Yep. I'm not going to fight with him.
Always kill cats.
Do I owe you money? No. I think Taylor Kitchener did an alright job playing Gambit.
Yeah, his New Orleans accent could be worked on, but
yeah,
pretty good.
That's $17.
A cab home.
So in the X-Men Origins Wolverine game, they were saying that he dates Mystique, and that he and Mystique have a kid that they were going to name Kurt Wagner, and that's Nightcrawler.
Oh.
So they're saying that in these movies that's his dad.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's weird though, because it's like not the same animation for his like blinks.
No, I know it's completely different. But in the comic books, Nightcrawler is made from the DNA of Mystique. And he's like a lab experiment. Yeah.
That's why it's all blue.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Ooh, got him by the spine.
Yep. Like you kind of see his jaw.
Yeah.
Like the skeleton full.
Oh, just what you see. Yep, you see him grip his spine
Yeah,
too.
I'm saying, but like even the full skull.
Yeah.
Like everything.
That would suck.
Have your
Spine ripped out?
Yeah, just
yeah.
a couple of fucking spinal discs and shit. Where's the bub again?
Yep. See, I don't know if that's how Gambit's powers work, though.
We're doing this. Now fuck Gambit completely.
Yeah.
Just. Oh yeah, no. Bam, elbow.
He just knocks him out.
Yep.
Shiny.
Shiny. Look, that's alright.
Ain't gonna kill me.
I'm gonna cut your goddamn head off. Perfect.
Yeah, see, this is when he just starts to wreck him.
Yeah. I'm just gonna helicopter my way down.
Helicopter dick.
Helicopter
Dick. Helicopter dick. Helicopter dick. Fucking Hitchcock camera.
Then there's Victor being a bitch.
Yep.
Being not Sabretooth, but Pussycat.
That's a nice stick.
Yep. Middle fucking finger with the claws. Gotta love that.
Yeah. Too bad the claws look like shit.
Right.
Like the claws go from looking like good in some shots to really like shit in others.
Yeah, like you're the two different guys doing the animations.
Yeah.
Because one's better than the other.
Oh, that's for sure. I really feel like this wasn't a question of money for the way they look. I feel like this was a question of time. Like,
yeah.
They just probably didn't give the animators enough time to make them look really fucking good.
And like this, I always thought, it was like, look, what the hell?
Or maybe this was the first time they tried doing them with CG and they failed. It could have been either or, you know? I always thought that scene was goofy as hell. I'm gonna chop down this fucking ladder to get you down
like,
here.
If you look around and like there's no metal bits or
No,
anything.
I know, no. And it looks like fucking cheesy animation too.
Yeah, like why is it coming all apart like that?
Yeah.
Shouldn't there just be like little like lines of metal?
Mm-hmm. You're gonna take me to this island so I can kill everyone there that you don't like. You got me?
You serious? As long as you stay out of my way, yeah.
He's
He's like, alright, let's do this shit.
It's Stryker's son.
Yeah, I know.
It took me forever to fucking realize that until I watched it the last time. I was like, I never fucking put that together.
Oh, yeah, no. The eyes.
Yeah.
He's the one in the wheelchair that Xavier needs to kill. Or try to save him.
Yeah. And then this little upcoming shot right here where you get to see Wayne Wilson. Yep, right here. Where you get like the sneak peek of him. With, like where you see the mouse actually sewn before they just like melt it together.
So like they sew like another patch of skin over it or something. Yeah. I like how he rips it open when he at the very, 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 very end.
Yeah. Still weird. We know about your son.
Now you get to see Stryker just go a little fucking loco.
Yeah. Starts to go a little bit crazy. See, I feel like they could have got a better actor to play whatever general, lieutenant, commander type role that guy is. Because I don't think he brings enough gravitas to this scene the way this guy's trying to. Like, he's acting his ass off right now, but I feel like that guy's giving him nothing.
The fucking face he makes when he dies, too.
Yeah.
Ah! And domestic.
Did you notice that's one of Deadpool's blades in this movie?
Because, they're right next to...
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if you would have, Not everyone notices those little, like, details,
Keep your eyes on the clouds? I think I'm flying, bud.
Wolverine hates flying. I love it.
He's like, who's that from 18? Mr. T played, and then the black guy who fucking hates flying. Yeah. They have to usually knock him out with some drugs just to get him on the fucking plane.
I also feel like they took that from Indiana Jones because he hates flying too.
Yep.
I love Wolverine's fucking expression in this too. If we were meant to fly, we would grow wings.
Yeah, when he's first on the team with everyone in Stryker.
Yeah. I think that was supposed to be their version of like X-Force.
He's like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
And then
it skips like a rock.
Yeah, it skips like a fucking rock on the water, dude.
I'll give him that. Whoever animated that did a good job because that looked good.
It makes you feel any better. This is kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It does actually make me feel better. He's like, fuck you.
So it makes me kind of laugh because I guess Deadpool's supposed to have an adamantium skeleton in this too.
I thought they just put the blades in him.
No, they gave him the adamantium skeleton too because that was part of the reason why they gave it to Logan, so they could give him every bit of the DNA that he has. You know what's funny is I think Wolverine and Deadpool have probably the two best healing factor mutant genes in the Marvel universe.
Yep. Like, even though his is way quicker.
Yeah. But fucking... Well, I don't know if Wolverine... Well, Wolverine doesn't have to grow back his limbs because it's impossible to fucking... One, cut him off because his adamantium skeleton. The only time he's ever actually, like... I guess you could consider
his claws came back.
His bone claws.
Yeah, and so his bones can regrow. So if he lost a leg, I think it could grow back.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But you would have to have like a heated adamantium blade, like in the Wolverine, which we'll get to when we watch that one. That's the only way you can cut through adamantium when it's solid and it's at a cool temperature.
Yeah.
So the only other time in the comic books, at least, Wolverine that's happened to Wolverine, besides when he fights the Silver Samurai, is when he gets torn in half by the Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Hulk grabs him from his arms and his legs and literally just tears him in half from his fucking waist.
Ow.
And yeah, Wolverine survives it though and tears it. He has to like drag himself back to his
like
legs,
put himself together.
put himself back together.
Ow.
Yeah, like he could regrow back his bones, but he can't regrow back the adamantium.
Yep.
So
So
it's
like,
kind of like crucial
gotta
that
have
he
to have
keeps
that,
that
yeah.
together.
Oh, man, he feels truly betrayed.
Yep. This was the scene I was telling you about. See, he doesn't even believe it's real. He says, "Who are you?" Shattered.
Man, he's about to puke. He's so fucking distraught.
Yeah, see, this is what I was telling you earlier on in the movie. It appears you flatlined. Don't be angry. Like, it's just like lie after lie after lie he keeps getting revealed to him. So it's like so much like of his mind is being just like fucking
like
shattered.
Getting hit.
Yeah. Like, he's not only feeling like he's been lied to, like he's been betrayed, but he's also feeling used as a motherfucker right now.
Yeah.
I like how he kind of goes from being sad to angry.
Yeah. He's like, now I'm going to be the animal all the time.
Yeah.
For 3 minutes.
See, I like this. He doesn't try to hurt anyone or kill anyone. He's just like, I'm just walking away.
Yeah, he's like, I'm so
fucking tired of feeding into
done.
what you guys
I'm
want
done.
me to
I'm
do.
done with this shit.
Yeah.
Until he hears her scream.
See, I felt like this probably would have been the best ending to this movie. It's just him walking away.
Would have been cool with explosion. Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Yeah, like if we couldn't get the movie we talked about in the beginning that we thought would be better,
yeah,
like if anything, him just walking away at the end of this, that makes the ending to this movie like that much better. And then it just cuts to like 6 months later with him in a bar getting recruited by the fucking X-Men like it does in X-Men Days of Future Past.
Fuck off.
Or, yeah, something along the lines of that. Or it cuts to 6 months later, he gets abducted, and that's how he loses his memory. It's an experiment on him more.
Right.
And that's how the movie ends.
Same beard, I just realized. The only difference is Sabretooth has the soul patch.
Yeah.
And if he's Wolverine's brother,
you
would think it probably never really worked on Wolverine, so it was completely real for him.
Yeah.
He just got truly played without powers.
Right. Wolverine just literally kicks the shit out of him like there's no tomorrow.
I like how he had enough time to take off his shirt, though.
Yeah. This was a real stunt they did.
Like, those look alright. A little bit.
Yeah.
You're not a monster. Or animal. Damn it. Fuck that.
Do it. Do it.
Do it. Do it now. Kill me.
Stab him through the fucking
Do it
head.
already.
Do it. Oh, you pussy. That looks like it still would hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really got knocked the fuck out. That's why. He's like, that's a fucking hammer, dude. It's metal. With fleshy fucking rubber.
And this is why Wolverine is a hero, because he still chooses to help even when he gets fucked over.
Yep. Or at least he's still a little bitch. He's gonna love her.
Yeah.
Dude's pussy whipped.
Yeah.
I was like, really? You love this version so much after 6 years? I mean, I get it, but like, come on.
Yeah, but I think it would have been better if they threw in some dialogue of like, I'll help you, but you still lied to me, so we're still done.
Deadpool fist.
Yep.
My bad. Weapon 11 fist.
None of these are fucking actual like cameos. They're just generic mutants they made for this scene.
A fast one, a storm one, a lizard one, and a fucking ice bitch.
Yeah. And some guy who vibrates.
I thought that was just speed, like he was trying to sprint away.
Oh, no, I just took that as he was a giant vibrator.
You get porn star and make money.
Right. And Wolverine gets them all out. She has her sister. Now who's going to help the blinded Cyclops?
Everyone. They just kind of like hurt him. Hurt him. Sorry.
Hurt him?
Yeah, like they just like he gets like stuck in between people, and he's like, "Watch, you'll see when they start moving away." He's just standing there right now. I'm seeing like people like just kind of bumping into him, so he's just going with the flow. Right here, is it? Just hurted.
Yep.
Hurted. Shepherd. Shepherd. You can't put an ED on shepherd. Shepherded.
Shepherded is a word.
Shepherded.
Shepherded.
Shepherd. You shepherd. I'm ready.
This shot. Famous now for being in the end of Deadpool 2.
Yeah, when he just goes, nope.
Nope. Yep. Sorry. Cleaning up the timeline, guys. For anyone that doesn't know, that's actually Scott Adkins under the Deadpool makeup.
I think that's still Ryan Reynolds' head, but like this shot right there.
It's a mix of both.
Yeah, like when he's fighting, that's Scott Adkins. Like that right there, that's Ryan Reynolds. That's Scott Adkins right now. Scott Adkins. You can tell like the way he walks. Like that's Scott Adkins.
Yeah.
I've seen him run in a lot of movies.
That's totally.
And that
Scott
his
Adkins.
kick is definitely like that's his go-to every fucking movie, everything.
That's Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
For the close-ups, it's Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Pretty good anime on that, or animation.
Yeah.
I like how there's like blue diamonds for her eyes. So even if she's shot in the eye, it's just like a Superman moment. Just bounces off.
Yeah. Okay, they could have done a better job with that transition.
Oh, yeah. It going off. It would have been cool, like diamond per diamond.
That would have been cooler. I like the effect they did more for Emma Frost and X-Men First Class, though.
Yeah.
That looks so much better than this one, though.
But, I mean...
This one's good for what they did in this, yeah. Because in X-Men First Class, they actually made her whole body look like one whole diamond and not just one separate one.
Yeah.
Or multiple separate ones.
Like a skin of diamonds. It was just diamond skin, literally.
Mm-hmm.
One full diamond. Crafted crystal bitch.
Crafted crystal bitch. she was the bedazzled bitch in this.
Yeah, she was the ghetto version of the bedazzled. Phones in 2010. Oh, bitch. Go left.
It would have been helpful.
She's
She's like, I'm hearing someone in my head, guys. He's saying go left.
Yeah, it's not that crazy.
Yeah.
You can shoot lasers out of your eyes, and you're like, people won't believe me that there might be a telekinesis dude outside.
Yeah, I love his disappointment. Like, shit.
Yeah, and then almost falling over. He's like, damn.
Yeah, but he'd survive that.
Yeah, but...
One of my favorite scenes in the...
It would be, like, so pointless to climb all the way up there to, like, one strike, and then I'm down.
Yeah.
And it's because I stroke. Like, I did the strike.
In the video game, this is the last boss battle is with Deadpool, and when I was younger, I could never fucking beat it until I got in my 20s. That's when I finally fucking beat it.
Damn.
Yeah. But also, there's in the video game too, there's a scene where because it cuts back to Wolverine during like the Vietnam era when he's with the team and they're trying to get to the Adamantium village. And when they first open up that part of the game, he's on a helicopter with the team, and the helicopter winds up getting shot down, and Wolverine winds up getting flung from it, and he has to like...
Oh, you have to like control his fall and not get hit by stuff.
But it's not like he has a fucking parachute with him.
No,
he just straight up, he
lands.
takes the brunt of the fall with his shoulder, and he always like creates a crater, and then he gets back up, and he has to like fucking relocate his shoulder in place.
Yeah, it's like when he falls off this.
Yeah.
Just creates like when you're playing the Spider-Man game. So there's a little Deadpool reference right there for when he uses the lasers around his eye, or his laser eyes. His skin gets all
black.
Yeah.
It's supposed to represent that, but we all know it's really shoddily done.
Yes. I mean, they're like a kind of, because I mean, it's more diamonds than like the swirl or the curved kind of one.
Yeah, they tried to give you some sort of like a reference, but it failed in the execution like most of this movie has.
Yeah. See, this is my thing. If he's got the adamantium in him, right?
Yeah.
Watch. I mean, is it because his blades are?
That's what I'm
red
assuming.
hot?
Yeah.
That's the only reason he was able to do that.
Yeah. Here, keep it going.
And then just spirals down. But his memories won't. A little bit more brotherly love, and then he's like, "This doesn't change anything, Victor. This doesn't change anything between us, Victor." Our brothers look out for each other.
And he leaps down like a monkey, to be honest with you.
Uh-huh.
it's just straight down like a pencil into a crater.
Right.
And he's like, "Oh shit, this is gonna hurt."
And then Gambit comes in for the save.
But he treats it like he's gonna die, or at least that's how they directed him. Then Gambit comes in for the save.
Well, I don't think Wolverine's been flattened yet.
Yeah.
He's like, that's a new one. I don't want to feel that.
Mm-hmm. Logan.
All right, Captain.
Right. See, I still want to see a movie with Wolverine and Captain America in like a World War II movie. I think that'd be really fucking...
That'd be gnarly.
Right? That'd be dope to see. There's a episode in, I think, X-Men. It was either X-Men Evolution, where they did a crossover with Captain America. And there was another animated show. I can't remember what, if it was X-Men the animated series or what it was. But they did a flashback to where Wolverine was in World War II with Captain America fighting, and it was before he had his adamantium claws.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta figure that out, so I can watch it.
Yeah.
Because
and it was before I think they cemented in the comics that he had bone claws too. So it was just like he had these like strapped metal claws that looked like his adamantium ones that he would eventually have, and he's like, I kind of like these weapons.
Oh, so he doesn't even have the claws, bone claws?
Yeah,
Jeez.
he just could heal.
Striker's shitting his pants right now.
Yep.
Damn.
Right in the head. If only it was between the eyes, maybe he would have died.
Maybe. Well, extra one on the right. So then I assume like he knows the brain. So like where the memories are stored or whatever. So that's why he did the second shot.
Yeah.
Just to be sure. Bam.
But then
Or to keep you down even longer.
Yeah, but then I don't understand why one bullet was enough to kill the clone of Wolverine and Logan. Right?
Maybe a higher velocity.
Maybe.
Like that's
Or maybe it was just a bigger
what's
caliber.
a 45. Or maybe even a 50. So that's what I was saying, like a 308.
Yeah. I like this scene though. How she fucking fucks with him after all the shit he did.
Walk until your feet bleed. And then
Yep.
walk some more.
Mm-hmm. And then if you make it to the first end credit scene in this,
It's
it's him walking away, getting arrested by the army.
Army police. Military police, there we go.
Yeah.
In peace. Which I like because apparently even when she dies, her powers don't wear off.
Yeah, but I want to know how he does. He start swimming to get off the island? Because she just tells him to straight walk. Like,
Oh yeah, but
that
not
part's
walk
not-
straight. He could have just been walking around the island.
no, because when they find him, he's like somewhere completely else in like a forest area, on this long fucking road, completely not on the island. So that's why I'm like,
Maybe he caught a boat and walked around.
it's one of those other things where it's like continuity.
Like I said,
Yep, and
it's
then
a 120 piece puzzle with 20
Yeah.
pieces missing.
Yeah, but then we get Professor X, the
What?
younger version of him,
Mhm.
crappy.
Makes him look like he had fucking like Botox and some skin.
Yeah, they tried
Stuff
making him
done.
look younger with the CGI, but it just didn't really look that good.
Yeah.
Still doesn't.
Looks like he had a facelift. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Gambit's
Looks
like,
like
oh,
they-
they saved? Cool. I just ran over here for no reason.
Right. But at least he knows, and he can tell Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
That was before Wolverine even lost his memory.
He's like, haha, still have good luck. I don't have to do shit.
Yeah, and then that CGI of them running to him looks fucking
And
terrible.
the background.
Yeah, the
the
background,
backdrop,
them,
and
yeah.
then, because I feel like both shots were different. So it's like the shot of him standing there, and then they put in another shot.
Yeah. Yeah, see, now he's looking at his dog tags for his identity because he's
Yeah.
just
Who
waking
am
up
I? What
not
are
knowing
these?
where I am, who I am. what the fuck's going on.
Who's this purple shirted bitch?
What's my name? Just immediately aggressive off the bat.
Right.
Still, that'll never
With
change.
Heisenberg, say my name.
Yeah.
Say my name.
I like that he's able to get him to trust him at least.
Right.
I think it kind of would have been cool to see him come back to play Gambit in another movie.
Yeah, right. I thought that would have been good, but
It's not like they gave him his Gambit's normal look with the brown leather overcoat,
yeah,
the
all
purple
super
Under Armour with the dark pants, and then the knee-high fucking boots.
Yeah, the magician E.
Yeah. So this part I don't get. If he truly doesn't remember anything, why is he stopping for her? Because she looks somewhat familiar to him.
I feel like it's not familiar. It's like a sense. Like, why do I have a feeling that I know her?
That could be that. I also think it would have been better if he went off with Gambit rather than on his own.
Right.
Like, there's just multiple ways this movie could have been better ended.
Tons.
Gratuitous upshot.
Right. Let's go out to space real quick.
We have a high zoom.
That looks like a video game.
Fallout.
A Fallout, is that what you said? Because of the reactor.
Yeah. All right, guys, and that's credits. So normally I like to tell you guys who it was directed by, who is the writer or co-writers, and some of the producers. But this movie doesn't start out that way. It just starts differently with the credits. So with that being said, we're just going to give you our quick thoughts on the overall movie. The movie could have been way better, but it's good for what they still gave us. And then we also have a little end credit scene here with Stryker walking down.
The tips of his shoes are gone. His toes are bleeding. He's like...
Yeah, he just walked to shit like he was told to.
Yeah.
And then you get the MPs coming up on him to arrest him. Looks like he has a bit of a beer belly now.
How did you get fatter?
You're right.
Walking.
This was definitely a reshoot.
Yeah.
But all right, guys, that's the end of the movie. We've already talked about the other end credit scene where it shows that Deadpool's still alive.
Yeah.
He goes to grab his head, and it's just him going shh. So, but the movie could have been better. It was good for at least what they tried to give us. But you heard us rewrite this thing like 4 to 5 different times while we were watching it.
Yeah.
So,
But it could have been better in multiple different avenues.
Yeah,
like I said, it's a good movie all in all, but just a shit ton of plot holes, and I guess it's just missing a lot from it, and could have been honestly storied better.
Yeah, it could have been storied a lot better. The graphics could have been totally better. I don't know if that was down to them not having enough money or them not having enough time to do it, put in the care and attention they needed to make it look as good as it should have. So, but with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this podcast of X-Men Origins-Wolverine we reacted to. Look forward to the next episode of the Uncanny Evolution podcast. We will be covering X-Men First Class, the first movie in the reboot of the franchise of the X-Men, of all the other characters like Professor X, Magneto. Then we get Beast recasted. We get a new Mystique. We won't get a new Jean Grey or Cyclops, though, until we get into X-Men Apocalypse, when that movie comes about.
Yep, that's their debut.
Yep. And not too many people enjoy that movie either, but I actually kind of like Apocalypse.
It's all right.
So we'll get into that when we get there. But other than that, the next solo movie for Wolverine after X-Men First Class is The Wolverine. And that is directed by James Mangold and written by him, who everyone famously knows wrote and directed Logan.
Which is also an amazing movie.
Yep.
But thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you catch the next one.
Yep. That's it, guys. I'm your host, Zach Riling.
And I'm Ray Walker.
That is the show, guys.
I'm out of this world, on top will be an understatement. Overall, we topple mountains, blowing down your Appalachians. Capsule in my Easter basket, keep us inside of your prayers. Partaking the devil's nectar, livers in need of repairs. More stubborn than most, couple of folks following the oaths, poking holes in your boats, leave you in comatose. That's all she wrote, no, that's an overdose. And it's best you know your limits, then test them and go. Broke this ain't a scrimmage, but this line I can